Hey, welcome to Friendly Alt Images. This is my first video. Today we're going to learn about how to scan slides. This is an old box of slides. It's about 50 years old that I found at my grandma's house. You're going to want to take them out of the metal cartridge, and as you can see here, they just slide right out. That is if you find the slides like this. Most of them will be found like this. So just take them out of the metal cartridge like that. And you're going to want to scan them on the shiny side down. Apparently, this is the shiny side. The side with no box around it or letters on it. That is the shiny side. And you're going to place that down on the scanner like that. You're going to make sure that this is properly lined up in your V600 scanner, just like this, and making sure it's lined up to where it scans. So I had done this before and I did it wrong on accident. I basically had it flipped around the other way in the scanner. Now you're going to want to have it on professional mode because we're just starting over because I messed up. You're going to have it on professional mode, and it's going to be film for document type. And in film type, it's positive film. Just keep it on 48-bit color and 6400 dpi. Go ahead and click preview. And I sped this up here. It takes a little bit longer. Not that long though. You have different things that you can mess around with here. Different ways you can view all your scans. Here you can also mess around with a couple of things like color correcting, which I'm going to show you. Go down to color restoration, excuse me, and we're going to look at, it's on right now on this image, and it's off, and it's on, and it's off. So it just kind of, the color correcting just brings out what the colors would have normally been like. Now, you're not going to always like it, but I recommend not completely scanning it without messing around with the color correction. The next really important thing you need to know is Digitize technology. Make sure that box is checked, especially for old images. That is going to get rid of all the random like little moldy bits or specks or even the dust particles. I have had this on dust removal before, and there were so many little specks that were still there. When you're ready, just make sure you set up the correct folder that you want to put it in. I'm putting this one in Grandma's Slides. You can change the name of the files. I'm going to name these files Slides, and you can set the number that you want to start it at. Make sure it's also set to JPEG. Then when you're ready to scan, make sure that you click the thumbnail button. That way the scan button will appear so you can click it. The thumbnail button basically will let you just see all of your pictures and make sure that they are on the settings that you want them to be on. When you click scan, that screen will pop up again, making sure that you have the correct folder, the correct name, and that is JPEG as well. The scan will take about 20 minutes, and that's because on 6400 dpi setting, that will make really high quality images. So that means you can enlarge them much bigger than if it was on the lower DPI setting. I just want to talk about the color correction feature. On this picture, this is with the box not checked, so it's more dark and broody and just old, and I like it. And this is not bad either, but the color correction box is checked. It's just a little bit too bright for me. I kind of tend to like this one a little bit better. This is all totally subjective and up to you to play around with. So here the dust removal was on and the digital ice is off, so it kind of left still some specks of mold and little blips of dust and things. So I definitely prefer it with the digital ice on. Here, the digital ice is on and all those little like specks and things are removed, but the unsharp mask is on a little too high. So it looks a little bit distorted and fake. This picture got it just right. The unsharp mask was low, the digital ice was on. But for real, don't give yourself a headache trying to figure out the perfect settings for each one, unless of course you want to. This is all entirely subjective, and just have fun with it. The important thing is that all these memories get shared.